Miss Amanda again, and we are in week 4 of the Color Me Healthy program. So last week we had a chance to go on an adventure about new foods, and today we're going to have a chance to be a detective, and we're going to need to try and figure out what something is today. So being a detective, we can use our 5 senses to figure out what a new food is. So let's go over what our 5 senses are. So what's this a picture of? An ear. So we can use our sense of hearing to listen to food and see if it makes any noise. Now, is food going to talk to us? No, it's not. But maybe it's going to make a noise when we bite into it, like a crunch noise. What is this a picture of? Hands. So we can use our sense of touch to feel our food, to see, is it hard or is it soft? Maybe it's a little bit bumpy, or it might even be smooth. So what's this a picture of? A mouth, because we can use our sense of taste. So we can use our mouth to taste something to see what it tastes like. Maybe it's a little sweet or a little salty. Maybe you might taste it and it'll be a little bitter, or ooh, it might be a little bit sour. So we can use our mouth and our sense of taste to try foods. We can also use this. What is this? A nose. So we can use our nose to smell our foods for our sense of smell. So we can smell it and maybe it won't have a smell at all. Or maybe you'll smell it and be like, ooh, I don't really like that smell. Or, wow, I love that smell. And lastly, what are these? Our eyes, because we can use our eyes for our sense of sight, to look at food to see what it looks like. Is it green or is it yellow? Maybe it's even red. Is it big or is it small? So I'm going to tell you some rhymes. And from these rhymes, I want you to guess what our 5 senses are that I am talking about. So the first one is, I know that the sky is blue. Yes, I know that this is true. And I know that the clouds are white because I use my sense of... If you guessed sight, you are correct. Let's try another one. My nose can tell what's cooking without me even looking. If it's apple pie, I can tell because I use my sense of smell. Let's go on to the next one. I know the plate is very hot. I know if the peach is soft or not. My fingers tell me very much because I use my sense of touch. 2 more. I know that when we eat our lunch, carrots make a big loud crunch. My ears tell me my friends are cheering because I use my sense of hearing. Good job, friends. Last one. I know the oranges are so sweet. I know sour things I eat. I know which is my toothpaste because I use my sense of taste. So those are our 5 senses. So now we're going to get ready to practice our sense of sight, to look at some different fruits and vegetables and guess what they are. So fruits and vegetables can come in different forms. Today we're going to be looking at a fresh form of fruits and vegetables, and we're also going to be looking at the dried form of fruits and vegetables. Dried fruits and vegetables have the water taken out of them. So we're going to do a little activity And I'm going to move my camera down so that you can see. So I am going to show you a fresh form of a fruit or a vegetable, and then we have to guess what it would look like in the dried form. So let me show you the dried forms more close. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so let's start with this. All right, so take a look at this. And what is this? It's an apple. All right, so let's guess what the dried form looks like. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? So show me the number of fingers of what you think the dried form is. If you guess number 3, you are correct. So this is a fresh apple, and these are dried apples. So the water has been taken out of the dried apples. Now let's try another one. Let's do this. Okay. So what is this, friends? A tomato. So let's see if we can guess what the dried form would look like. So is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? So show me the number of fingers of which one you think it is. If you guess number 1, you are correct. So this is the fresh tomato, and these are dried tomatoes. Great job, friends. Let's do another one. How about these? All right, so what are these? They're blueberries. So let's see if we can guess what the dried form looks like. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Let's see your fingers of which one you think it is. If you guess number 2, you are correct. So these are the dried forms of blueberries, and these are the fresh form of blueberries. Let's do one more, and that is this. What is this, friends? This is a mango. So let's see if we can guess what it is. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Show me your fingers of which one you think the dried form is. Fantastic. If you guess number 4, you are correct. So this is the fresh form of a mango, and this is the dried form of a mango. Great job. Did we like that activity today? So maybe some of you have had different forms like fresh fruits or vegetables, or maybe you've even had some of the dried fruits and vegetables that we talked about in class today. So we are coming to an end of our session today, and today we talked about our 5 senses and how we can use our 5 senses to help us figure out what a new food is that we try. Do you think you could practice using your 5 senses at home? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much for having me into your classroom today, and I will see all of you next week. Bye-bye.